Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. We have Journey with first chakra, Archangel Michael. So it looks like this has been quite a journey for you here. Okay, there's some soul lessons that are being learned on both sides, it looks like. But what I see is this is my truth fighter, fighting for what's right here. Looks like news is coming. Someone's about to get truth out of a situation. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I want you. Yeah, someone definitely wants to mend fences here, make things okay again. Overall energy, we have King of Swords. This is about truth coming out as well. Thinking things out logically, not mincing words, but speaking truth. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy this week. I'm getting this sense, this energy already. It's been a very long journey for you. I'm already feeling someone's heart palpitations going really fast here. 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. So it's kind of like in the past here, especially with your home environment or your job, you really invested in people, places, or things. You've done your due diligence. You've really kept up with doing the right thing when it comes to it being really hard too. And you feel like, you know, people aren't quite what they say they are. You know, things are possibly too good to be true sometimes. And even though you give 150% in everything, it feels like it just never pans out for you somehow. You feel like you're still always wishing upon a star or waiting for that special thing to come forward or happen for you in your life, whatever that desire is here. But I do see this week, it's kind of a little bit of a blessing. It's almost like the universe is like, hang in there just a little bit longer because you're about to see something miraculous happen here. Okay, so I do see in regards to your person, you definitely are feeling guarded. You're not really wanting to give into that energy anymore. You kind of feel like they possibly portrayed themselves as too good to be true anyways, and you're just not wanting to deal with that stress. You really felt emotionally upset by what they've done. So let's see what's going on with your person's energy. We have Hanged Man, Judgment, and the Queen of Cups. So again, the universe is stepping in. There is some lessons to be learned here, especially on a soul level. And there's a new perspective this person is seeing, okay, now that they're wanting to come forward, but they're acknowledging some things that they've done, realizing that they didn't really see things from your side, and there's a lot of regret here, a lot of emotional turmoil that they're kind of going through as well, the fact that things didn't pan out how they quite hoped, and that their method of doing things was not the best route. Okay, so they're disappointed in themselves, but there is a lesson to be learned here. Tell me with the Hanged Man. Knight of Swords. There's our Archangel Michael, right? So they are definitely getting downloads from the universe. It's like this person needs to come clean in order for them to heal themselves, but as well as bring healing into this connection. Okay, so let's see what's happened in the past here. We have Page of Wands, Temperance, and the Death card. Yeah. There's some major changes that needed to happen for a very long time, especially with the situation that was done and over with in someone's environment that they just choose to ignore. They chose not to really make these changes in fear of, you know, things happening for the worst, as well as not liking change in general. I do see that this person has a problem with really balancing things out. They might be a very off-the-cuff type of person, as well as there could be for some of you guys an age gap difference. Okay, tell me about this Death card. Queen of Swords. In order for this connection to work, something had to completely end. It could have been in someone's environment, it could have been a soul lesson here, or a mindset or behavioral pattern. Whatever it is, You know, I'm reading for a lot of people. It's going to be different for everyone, but something had to give. And that's what it's showing me. It could not move any further or past a certain point until that was given up. Okay, tell me what the Page of Wands. King of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah. So if there's a third party here, it was definitely their home environment or having to cut ties. That's what was needed. But I see for a lot of you in general, this person's mindset, they needed to grow in a sense. Okay, so they were definitely living their life as the Page of Wands, right? Never seeking goal, just going on the newest adventure or excitement. Very wishy-washy, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But the King of Wands is what they were supposed to be progressing to. So they weren't really at the point in their life where they should have been, as well as themselves living in denial constantly that they really needed to focus on changing here or making decisions. Okay, so let's see what happens in the challenge here. Get more details. This is very much transformative energy. It's needed. Just couldn't go past a certain point any further. It's almost like the universe put the kibosh on it, or put a stop to this here. Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so what they showed you, in a sense, yes, you're right. Okay, it was too good to be true because they were putting on a performance for you. They were acting as if they were going to stay in this connection with you and work towards a goal, possibly towards commitment here, or whatever the barrier was. They were giving you a hint that basically that whatever you were wanting was what they were wanting. The reality of it was this person was not going to move, not budge at all. They were very stubborn here. Not wanting to see anyone else's perspective, but it's like to get this person to budge or see things from a different light, that it was impossible. I mean, the Four of Pentacles is a very difficult energy, especially with the Ace of Wands. So they definitely treated you in a sense, so they could say all these lovely things, but how they treated you and acted towards you was like you were just something on the side that, you know, when they had time, then they can deal with. And that was not a good energy that you were feeling, right? You were feeling very frustrated and upset emotionally. Why this person was drawing you in so much in the beginning, but they were acting so different than what they were really portraying to you. So you were really onto them. You were right. Tell me what the Four of Pentacles. Four of Swords, Two of Swords. They rested on their laurels here. They just procrastinated really making a decision that really was put upon them on purpose. It's almost like you were put in this person's path for a reason. They needed to step up to the plate and make some drastic decisions here. And they just chose not to. They really fought against it. Okay, tell me the Ace of Wands. You could be dealing with a fixed sign as well that just really bucks change. We have the Chariot, so their focus was anywhere but this connection. But when they would come back or eventually contact you, it always felt like, you know, they were kind of cold, especially as it progressed. It was like they were performing here, showing you that, oh yeah, I'm still in it. I'm contacting you, aren't I? I still want to build this into something serious, but, you know, I've just been busy. I've just been this, and they're giving excuses here. And it just seemed like lackluster, right? There was no connection. And you got to the point where you were just tired of dealing with excuses, dealing with this energy. And you're like, I'm giving everything here. You can't even give me a breadcrumb, something small. Okay, so let's see what action they take. I just heard it takes 2 seconds to text someone. Yeah, so you might have felt like this person was just putting you through all these hoops and, you know, giving you all these excuses, and they could text you. They did have time. They just chose not to. It's almost like logically you just knew, you know. The proof was in the pudding. So we have Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. This person's finally stepping up, and they're at a crossroads making a decision here to do the right thing, but follow the desires of their heart, no matter how much they fear change or what they're going to have to leave behind. So this can be quite unexpected and feel a bit overwhelming. So if this reading's resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say to you moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. But if not, if this is your last stop, I love you guys. Thank you for the support and the love. I will see you next time.